Okay, where am I at? Okay, hi. I was trying. I was trying to find me, and that's some in that typical. I'm a healer trying to find me. I'm trying to make sure my little sideburns. Can y'all see my little sideburns? I don't want y'all to see my little gray child. Anyway, this is for Chase. I don't even have my equipment ready. Isn't that something? Chase, my mind is just kind of everywhere today. When you own your own business, you kind of go through some things, unexpectedly, and sometimes you have to just learn how to roll with the energy and not be so rigid in your thought process because things may always go out of sync, and it is what it is, and as long as you can bounce back from it and smile while you're doing it, I mean, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? At least it's a beautiful thing for me. I can't allow myself to be stagnant because of I'm looking for my notebook and stuff. Can't allow myself to be stagnant about here my notebook is. That's what y'all see on my lap. And I'm trying to get that energy going and so forth and so on. Wow, I don't know if I brought those particular devices in. Alrighty, well, if I didn't, I hope I did. Mm. In this video, I'm gonna start over. I ain't gonna eat it. I'm just gonna continue on from it. Let's see. I can't believe it. I'd be thinking I brought my stuff and didn't even bring it. Ain't that something? Okay. Again, it goes back to that whole thing of when you find yourself. Oh no, it is. It's here. I brought it. Yay! I just had to hide it from nosy people. That's really what happened. Okay. I am ready to get started. All right. Now, let me get started without further ado. In that hilarious that you are in fact prepared, but you're not prepared like you prepared, but you're not prepared. You know what I mean? And so you found out you are prepared. How about that? Anyway, let's do this look him video. Y'all know I'm different. Love me though, because I'm really pretty deep, pretty good person. But once you get to know my energy. Okay, let's do the look Kim. Should I say grown Kim? Because she is grown now from the time when she called, from the time when she started. And so am I. Oh, we are. Anyway, I had a request to do little Kim yesterday. And I just asked, I always, when I'm on the live, I always ask people, well, hey, well, what would you like me to do on the live? What energy would you like me to tap into this time? Y'all don't understand. It's something else to have all this hair. I love it though, but it still can be something else. All right, I'm dropping stuff. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get started. All right, hold on. It ain't gonna take long. How much time? Okay, I'm on 3 minutes and 59 minutes, 51 minutes and counting 52. Okay, here I go. All right, let me make sure I got my little pen and paper. All right. I'm gonna put my paper to the side right here because I'm tired of putting it down on the thing. Hold on. All right. Hi. How you doing? I can't wait either. I'm like kind of wanting to see what it's gonna be about. Give me a second here. It takes me a second to get in tune, and then I had to scuffle and clunk around and find my notebook. I had to find the pen, and then I had to find the cards that I was going to use, and they were pretty much under the desk. So, nevertheless, God, my head is starting to. I was like, I got a lot of neck. I'm gonna have to lose some this and that. I'm thick, but I'm not big, but geez, my face look a little bit big on this video. Maybe if I stand back like that. Whatever. I'm not big, I promise. I look like it though sometimes. I look a little bit thicker than your average bear. But that's how they rocking nowadays. They are thick now. It's looking good now, isn't it? When you got hips in the butt, it's looking good now. They don't play that. Anyway. Because at one time we used to always want to be skinny. And now we want to be thicker. So anyway, whatever. I guess that Baby Got Back song made everybody want to get back. I have it naturally. Anyway. All right. Let's look here. Okay, hold on. My stomach is growling. Okay. All right. I agree. But I'm not big. But I mean, I would be okay with it if I was. If I had to lose the weight though, I wouldn't want to be too big because of health wise. Just for me, not for everybody. I'm not fat shaming or anything like big shaming, because I mean, shoot, I know a lot of big people that look good. I'm just saying, I do. I'm like, woo. I know some men. I'm like, wow, you when I was single. Like, oh, that's a good looking brother. I wouldn't be like, that's a good looking big brother. I just be like, that's a good looking brother. It's nice. Let me make sure I fasten my little jacket. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of try my best to go into detail with this, in a detailing way-ish, if I would. Okay. So one of the things that I see right here, I've got my little dandy notebook that I'm gonna connect with. So what I'm finding out, and here's the deal. Hey, how you doing? What I'm finding out as I go through the waters for Little Kim's energy. Okay, so one of the things I do know, I see, and I'm going to do this type of reading. I do see that one of her numbers that she needs to focus on is number 1. And 1 is going to be dealing with beginning, initiative, initiation, self, courage, and willpower. And 4, I also see 4. And 4 is going to be dealing with structure, foundation, the stable situations, and coming to analyzation period where she realized some things in her life. So that definitely deals with that. And 7. So 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, and 7. Okay, now when we deal with, that's going to be spirituality, awareness, and wisdom, and success. So that's going to be dealing with her energy. So she needs to tap into that energy of that. Okay, so let's get into, and as there's a lot of unknown things, and again, when I see unknown things, that means certain things are predetermined, and some things she can definitely make out for herself. So it's all on her to determine on things that she needs to do and what she would like to do. Okay. All of her chakras are blocked. The most profound chakra, her most potent chakras, are the throat and the heart. Okay. And when we deal with the heart, of course, you know that we're going to be dealing with unconditional love, the way that we receive and give unconditional love. On the physical level, if you have problems with you can have problems within your chest area or your heart, on the physical level, if those chakras are blocked. So it's spiritual connect. It's also spiritual and a physical. If those chakras are blocked, it can affect you physical and spiritual and mentally and psychologically and stuff. And so with the heart chakra, you're gonna find yourself again connected to that energy. I'm trying to write this stuff down. Boy. Y'all don't understand my tech energy on this. You know, that's why I said all of them are blocked. All of her chakras are blocked, but those two are the main ones that's real bad. So, with that said, is that she has to be able to stimulate that energy. She can try that by humming, singing, dancing, stuff like that. And so also in that particular connection, I find that dealing with the particular fourth chakra, she definitely will have to connect to um, with her throat, because I said the throat, now I'm talking about the heart. With the heart, as I stated earlier, a second ago, this is going to be dealing, of course, I said unconditional love, receiving and giving unconditional love for herself. So she may be a little bit more, she may be giving too much unconditional love out and not allowing herself to receive unconditional love. So definitely that has to, she has to get that balanced out so she doesn't do that, because it's not. And let me look up now. Let me look up, because I don't necessarily. I have to give me 1 second here. And as I move on, I'm gonna still talking, but I'm doing something. I gotta my one of my clients is responding. I'm not gonna stop the video to respond, and they do that. I'm telling you, but I love it though. I don't mind. I can think, walk, and chew gum at the same time. If you notice that about me, well, you probably don't. But anyway, I do see a lot of envious people that are around her, and sometimes when we have envious people, sometimes it could be a situation where we could be attracting envious people because or deception, or there are some forms of deception. Sometimes it's because of us being deceptive to ourselves, because we don't really want to be honest about that energy. We don't want to be honest and really look at things, and we want to self-deceive ourselves, denial, if you will. There's some denial. So she's denying a lot of things as far as her life is concerned, and she has to really look at things in a more positive way and begin to start really reflecting on people and energies, and start getting rid of people that no longer offer positive energy toward her, or at very least tell her the truth, and not filling her energy with lies. So that has to definitely be researched on who she wants to get rid of. And she really needs to know that there are some people in her life that she don't need to be around her. And it's not a good sign. It's never a good sign when things start going in a direction that you don't want them to go into, because again, you can manifest and cleanse your own future that you want, and you have to start the process of elimination. And also, okay, I'm done with that for a second. Okay, so also, if I remember correctly, isn't she a Cancer? And see, cancers, cancers, her that cancer, something about that cancer are beautiful people, because my mother was a beautiful person, is and was a person when she was here on a physical plane, as well as the Agun and manifestation. I still I still would say this, but my mother would and I love her to life. But she would always be one of those kind of energies that she'll tell you, like, this person did this to me, but then when you go beat them up because they done did that to her, she'll be like, no, don't do that. It's okay, we worked it out. And it's like, Mom, you done got me upset. Mom, you done made me you done made me feel some kind of way. Mom, why are you going through all these changes? And then you're gonna tell me that you're not you're not feeling certain things, and why are you acting like that? And why are you going through these changes? And then I'll be done snapped on somebody, and then when you look up, she's like, well, I didn't know you was gonna say something to him. Well, what you think I was gonna say? Did you not know I was gonna be upset? Didn't you not know that I would be ready to snap somebody's neck? You know, which makes sense. I knew she was I could really tell she has the energy of a Cancer because of the way that she connects to certain energies, the way that she is, and how cancers have a certain loyalty. So a certain cancers don't, and certain cancers do. It kind of depends. It depends on what your moon sign is. Sometimes the moon sign, if you have like a flip flopper moon sign, but by most standards, cancers have a tendencies for loyalty. And I'm telling you that because grew up with my mother. Like I said, my mother was something else. And so with that said, she's a Leo moon sign. Whew, so that's some work right there within himself. So she by nature, by the Cancer, okay, being first, and then the second being a Leo, to answer your question. That energy within itself, and I'm right as I write, I ain't gonna show you guys this paper, so it looks horrible. By that standard, she's gonna be here, there, everywhere, but at the same time, she's laid back, but yet she's frantic. So it's kind of the opposite because, and then the whole dynamics of the energy, her being a female energy component as of right now here on this earth. And so with Leos, and I love you all Leos because I'm with the king. My king is my husband is a Leo, and others with my husband being not necessarily. Leos don't necessarily try to please others. Leos try to please themselves. However, with my husband being a Leo and me knowing and studying, and my sons are moon Leos as well, but different zodiac, but different first signs, sun signs. But with that said, is because of that energy that they have. Leos by nature have a competitive energy, and they will compete against you. And it's just their energy. They'll compete against themselves. And if they feel like you're stepping on their toes, they'll try to get above that position and they will go for your position. So, for example, if y'all work at the same job and let's say you're in that position and they don't feel like you're doing it well, then they're going to go for your job. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's just how they are. They're very competitive in that sense. And they will do what they got to do to get that position. They will do it. They'll get it, and they won't stop until they are or something close to it, where they either on the same level as you are or they have your job. Or if they know that you're going to be moving up, they'll definitely take out all their people that their opponents. They will take out all their opponents before they get to that level. So let me move on with their reading. So with that said is that what I'm also showing is that she also needs to take some time out to really think by herself, maybe go on a vacation and try to create a new adventure for herself and really connect to that energy, really allow herself to rediscover who she is and what she really wants to do. Because I see bigger things for her that will be coming up in the future, but she can't really get to that until she really resolves this battle within herself. Okay, because she's kind of having a bit of a battle. So she has to learn how to conserve her energy and figure out when to strike. But in order for her to do that, the good thing about her being the moon Leo, she does understand when it's necessary to make certain strikes. A Leo will lay back and wait and figure out when the appropriate time to strike. But the Cancer in her will be the battle of, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. She'll go hard and then be like, man, I think I shouldn't have said all that. I probably should have been nicer with that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of that whole yin and yang, but confusion thing going on at the same time. So she just needs to take some time out to meditate. I do see that she will be connecting with a soul energy pretty soon. So I feel like she's probably going to be connecting with someone that can connect with her energy. Now, whether or not it lasts is something differently. It has a potential to last, but it's all on what she wants in that moment because of the fact that she has an evolutionary energy about her at times, and it has to make things, and because she has that fire in her, and it has to be a situation where someone either can stand behind her, right, or someone that's going to be able to stand in front of her or walk with her. So she has to figure out at this point in time in my life, which one do I want? Do I want someone to stand in front of me, on the side of me, and we walk hand in hand, or in the back of me, and I'm dragging them, or they're gonna drag you and hold you and pull you closer. I mean, make you walk faster or behind situation. However, this is going to require her to really start dedicating to draw the energy of taking time for herself and being able to connect to the energy, so she don't keep making the same errors in people that are selection. And I'm just being honest. Okay. Now, next thing I also see, this is going to be dealing with her life path, because we're all on a spiritual life path. So she has to figure out what karmic energy that she would like to go into. What type of karmic energy would she like to go into? Because right now, if she does not realize, and this is with most of us, right? So she's no exception. But if she realizes, what can I do that I won't repeat and make the same mistakes? Because if she does not realize what the mistakes that she's making, then she's going to keep making them and keep repeating that same karmic spiritual pathway or energy. And so right now she has to begin to see in what she is. But I do know she's going to have some really, really good, what is the word? She's going to have some really good things to start happening with her. And it's almost going to feel like, it's just like, when you're gambling, I don't know if anybody, I used to work at a casino. I don't know if you ever gambled before, but in gambling, how you keep shooting, shooting 6 or 12 or whatever it is. And you keep getting it, keep getting that money, or you keep hitting the machine, you put the quarter in, keep hitting the machine, and you get the money, keep getting the money. That's kind of what's going to happen for her in a little while. She's going to hit some jackpots here. I do see a lot of jackpots, but she cannot rely solely on those jackpots. She's going to have to really, hold on one second. Who is it? One second. I got to finish this video. Okay. Sorry about that. I got one of my clients here. So, in that case, that's part of my. Take. It's one of these keys right here. It's one of these keys right here. Turn it on. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm trying to get my bathroom. I told y'all about how things arise, and I'm trying to get my bathroom worked on. It long story. It's crazy. But at any rate, what's going on right now is that she has to connect to that karmic pathway because she's in the middle of a transformation with her life. She's able to connect and do things that she normally we all go through transformations, but this is going to definitely be a unique transformation for her. And so throughout that transformation, she's going to have to understand evil, good, death, life, and just get a balance on her situation and get a situation where she can understand where she is at this point in time and what she really needs. What does she really need at this point in time in her life? What could she take her destiny to? And what is her what is her lifestyle and what she wants to do? Because she does have to upgrade, but she has to upgrade in a make sense type of upgrade, not just throw her money out there. And even if she's going to start getting more money, but in order for her to get more money, she's going to have to do some saving too. So she has a lot of decisions that she has to make, and she has to basically really stand her ground on her life. On when people are coming against her, she's got to stand her ground because she's getting ready to go through a big thing, like possibly somebody coming after her, like in a bad way. So she has to be able to connect to that energy and see where she is at this point in time, and figuring out what she want to do, because the rapping is cool, but she has to go. What more investments that she has? I know she does have some investments, but she has to figure out more investments that's going to make more sense for her and her lifestyle and what she's trying to do. I guess the next thing would be she has to take some time out and get some rest. Get some rest that's going to make sense for her and not allow herself to I don't know, to not follow her, not be running up behind nobody. I'm just going to tell you the truth. She don't need to be running up behind nobody, because running up behind people has never helped her. And she has to create her own lane. That's basically what I'm saying. She needs to keep creating her own lane in order to help others. Or when I say others, I mean herself. I see that she is helping other people, but she has to now start focusing on what she really wants to do, because there's some hiatus. I know she's still performing, but there's some hiatus energy out there. And there's nothing wrong with her taking a break. She does need to take some rest. She needs to go get some rest. But she has to figure out the dreams that she wants to do. Now she is in a position of doing some of her dreams, but she can't be afraid, and she can't listen to someone telling her that she couldn't possibly do it, or someone else is doing this. But she's little Kim, and she can always do it better than somebody else do it. Because again, you have to remember, we're all individuals and we all have this grand purpose and this grand future. But how can we really have this grand future if we're not taking advantage of it, if we're not finding ourselves? And this is going to be a year for her to really find her niche, other than rap, because she's bigger than just that. I mean, she's Lil' Kim, but she's not just this rapper. So she has to figure out beyond herself, and then she has to get some stability as far as relationships are concerned. How you doing? Those relationships are going to really mean stuff in the long run. If she doesn't find her energy soon, then that good luck that she's displaying, that she's going to have, is going to run out on her. I thought it was like a Leo. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. I definitely know she a Cancer. She definitely has the energy of Cancer. She might have Aries. She might have Aries in her chart. I feel like it's Leo. She might have Aries in her chart. But and you may be right, but from my understanding, it was Cancer and Leo. Cancer and Leo, yeah. And it might be Aries also in her chart, but I know Leo's there. And I'm telling you, if you got that Leo energy, it's something else. It shows. She acts like she has that Leo rising in her. When that girl came out, what's her name? What's that girl name? Not Nicki Minaj. When Nicki Minaj came out, I seen that Leo. I didn't see a Cancer. I seen Leo, which I can understand. I mean, I can understand both parts to it. But anyway, because y'all know I'm balanced in that sense. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead because my client just came in. She's early, and so I'm gonna go ahead and tend to her because she's not. I don't want her sitting here looking at me doing a damn video. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Right. She's definitely a Cancer. Yep. But hopefully y'all look back at this video. If y'all have anybody else that y'all want me to do, I will go ahead and do it. But little Kim's energy is just kind of weird right now. I'm gonna have to like that energy. I mean, not it's unique right now. It's unique for me right now. So I'm gonna have to like that sage. I'm gonna have to like that sage. Um So I always like my sage when I'm doing readings, but she definitely has a lot of great potential to do so much in this world, but she has to eliminate some people that don't have the best intentions for her, and that's really the deal. When people don't have the best intention, what you ain't giving the key, did you?
No, that's right.
Okay. When people don't have the best intentions for her, things end bad. So she got to clear her circle again. She's at the phase of cleaning up her circle. I just broke it down. Talking about the Leo. That's what she is. She's a Cancer and a Leo. But anyway, I'll do that next time. Next time I'm in here, I'll be happy to do that. But I got to deal with my client real quick. If I log back on and you log back on, I got you, okay? But otherwise, y'all type in any other celebrity or you. Well, I don't want to do every YouTuber because I don't want to offend them and I don't want them going there and feeling some kind of way. And I don't feel like all that because I don't do that beef stuff. I'll leave it for everybody else that's on that. I'm a healer, damn it, and I ain't with all that. Anyway, thank you so much. Next time I log in, I will do that. If you remind me, just type in. Don't forget you said you was gonna do blah 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 blah, and I got you. Okay. Anyway, namaste. Thank y'all so much for watching me. I was